game number 2 of the Phillies game. Pitching for the Phillies tonight will be Jack Whitter. Pitching for the Blue Jays tonight will be Dylan Cease. So here for the Phillies starting lineup, we got for the Phillies starting lineup, we got Kyle Schwarber, Trey Turner, Bryce Harper, Brandon Marchand left field, Alabama, Sergeant Star, J.T. Adolis Garcia, and Justin Coburn. Letting ninth place center field. That's Phillies starting lineup. Coming to the bat for the Phillies, we had Kelsey coming back to the Phillies. No Philly fans on 0 outs. Stop the first, Young. Then see the first, he's swung, running catch the ball, swinging at 5-1. He's in the first, swinging at 5-1. Running catch the ball, 1. Then see the first, swinging at 5-1, 2. Then see the first, swinging, running catch the ball, 2 and 2. Then see the first, swinging, running catch the ball, 3 and 2. Then see the first, swinging, Kelsey went 5 out, shot with the center field, and Nathan Kelsey was out because of 1. Coming next to bat the Phillies, we got Trey Turner next to bat the Phillies. No Philly fans on base. 1 out, top of the first, here we go. Then see that first 3 Trey game, returning 1 away on. Trey Turner went on first, stop second. Trey Turner got a W on. Trey Turner got a W on. Trey Turner hit 1 on this. Trey Turner 11 double on the 26 in the 5 balls to right field. Coming next to bat the Phillies, we have Bryce Harper next to bat the Phillies. No Philly fans, the 1 Philly fan on second base. 1 out, top of the first, here we go. Hibernation. And then see the first right swinging strike 1, then see the first right swinging strike 2 and 2. Then the first right running catch with the balls and the balls 1 and 2. Then the first right running catch with the balls and the balls 2 and 2. And a wild pitch for the first down, see him Trey Turner base third base. And then see the first right swing. And Vice strikes out in the foul tip. Vice is out. Vice you open 1 with your first strikeout. And coming up next to bat the Phillies, we got Brandon Marsh next to bat the Phillies. We got 1 big right on the base, 2 outs, top of the first, here we go. Then see the pitching Marsh running balls and third balls 1 out. Then see the pitching Marsh running catch the balls 2 out. Then see the pitching Marsh swinging the reason that strike 1 is 2-1. And then see the pitching Marsh swinging that goes over the wall. Brandon Marsh running that first, stop a second. Brandon Marsh got a double, y'all. Let's go hit 1, y'all. This is Brandon Marsh 12 double on the 26th season on a line drive to the right field. And the Phillies score runs as well. The Phillies have 1 run. The Blue Jays have 0 run. The Phillies get the first one score on the top of the first thanks to Trey Turner. That was 1 of the Phillies. And so coming next to the Phillies, we have Adam next to the Phillies. No Philly, you got 1 Philly player on second base. 2 outs, top of the first stadium. Then see the pitch, you had a running catch the swing, strike 1. Then see the pitch, you had a running catch the ball 1-1. Then see the pitch, you had a swing, strike 2 1-2. And then see the pitch, you had a swing, 1-2. See the pitch, you had a swing, 2-1-2. Then see the pitch, you had a swing, and that's strike 3. And Adam was out, going open 1. With your first strike, you stand, went to second base. That's 3 outs to the Phillies. So score the Phillies have 1 the Blue Jays have 0. We went to the bottom of the first stadium. It's the Phillies and the Blue Jays center back was to the Blue Jays in turn at the bottom of the first. And the 3 Blue Jays first at the bottom of the first me. That one go to Nate Dillons and Ernie Clement. And coming in the bat for the Blue Jays, we have Venom Jr. The Blue Jays, no Blue Jay players on base, 0 outs. If I'm in the first, here we go. Then we got a pitch to Venom Jr. Wait for it. When they get going to catch the second one, Venom Jr. is that we're going to pitch to Venom Jr. Hit ball one. Then we're going to pitch to Venom 1-2-1. Then we're going to pitch to Venom Jr. 2-2. Then we're going to pitch to Venom Jr. When he catches the ball 2-2. Then we're going to pitch to Venom Jr. When he catches the ball 3-3 to Kim. And then we're going to pitch to Venom Jr. And Birmingham Jr. grounds out to the pitcher Zach Wilson, who threw the first inning by stopping time. Birmingham Jr. out coming next to bat with the Blue Jays. We have Nate Jones next to bat the Blue Jays, and Blue Jays first on base. 1 out, bottom of the first save. Then we got the pitch between Nate and catch the ball 1-0. Then we got the pitch between ball 2-0. Then we got the pitch between 5-2-2. Then we got the pitch between 5-2-1. Then we got the pitch between Nate and 5-2-2. And then we got the pitch between swing. They go right to the grass, not a single. And then Nate advanced to first base for the Blue Jays. And they singles on the ground ball to the center fielder Justin Kaufman. And the next bat, the Phillies. The next bat, the Blue Jays got Ernie Kamick. Next bat, the Blue Jays got one Blue Jay player first base. 1 out to the bottom of the first save. Then we got the pitch between Ernie away for running because it was strike 1-1. Then we're going to pitch Ernie swinging the ball 0-2. Then we're going to pitch Ernie swinging the ball 0-2. Then we're going to pitch Ernie running because 1-2. Then we're going to pitch Ernie running because 2-2. Then we're going to pitch Ernie swinging the race, not striking Ernie swinging the zone. Anything else like that about Zach Wilson and the Blue Jays game. First strikeout was Zach with 1K. On the next bat for the Blue Jays, we have Jesus Sanchez next bat for the Blue Jays, got one Blue Jay on first base, 2 outs behind the first save. And the first time in the game 36 and 30 season, in the game 32, they got to win by 7 to watch the game. So it's been and then we got a pitch with Jesus Sanchez. Running swinging striking 1, then we're going to put Jesus Sanchez on the ball 1, then we're going to put Jesus Sanchez going to win. And then we're going to put Jesus Sanchez swinging race, strike 1, swinging race, and strike 2 is 1-2. There we go. That's what guys. I just have to reset everything because my thing is not working. And then we're going to put Jesus get ready for it. And Jesus Sanchez ground into a force out, pitted by the second baseman, Brian Starr. And Nathan leads out at second base, and that's 3 outs for the Blue Jays. So score. The Phillies have 1 run, the Blue Jays have 0 runs. That's the end of the first, ladies and gentlemen. Moving on to the second inning, ladies and gentlemen. It's the Phillies turn the bat. Let's see the Phillies turn the bat top second. Now it's one of the Phillies. And 3 Philly players to the bat, 2 of the bat at the top second lead. Bryson Star, JT Reno, the Dogs go seeing. So we are back live again, guys. Just have to reset everything because, you know. But we are back, we are back, we are back. So coming up the bat for the Phillies, we have Bryson Stock in the bat for the Phillies. No Philly players on base. 0 outs. Top the second. Here we go. Then see the pitch for Stock away for running catch goes strike 1. Next thing the pitch for Stock away for and Bryson Stock flies out to the center field and Nathan moves. And Bryson Stock is out. Bryson Stock, you open 1. Coming up next, the bat for the Phillies, we have JT Reno next to the Phillies. No Philly players on base. 1 out. Top the second. Here we go. Then see to the pitch going away. JT get away for it. Running catch goes balls 1-0. And then see to the pitch for JT get away for it. Running catch goes strike 1 1-1. And then sees another pitch coming for JT Rayburn. Running catch goes the ball 2-1. And then sees another pitch for JT Rayburn. Running catch goes the ball 3-1. And then sees another pitch coming for JT Rayburn. He's swinging that one. That's a 5 balls, a 3-2. That's a full count. The Niners' first last name is Cease. There's no H in there. And Dylan sees Dylan fixing with JT Rayburn and Jay swing at the power 3-2. That's the program. And JT that's for Tommy on JT 11 the rest hit on baseball. And then sees Dylan fixing with JT Rayburn swinging the miss and that's strike 3 and JT is out. JT you open one with your first strikeout. So coming up next, the bat for the Phillies, we have Adolis Garcia. Next, the bat for the Phillies, no favors on base. 2 outs, top of the second. Here we go. Then sees the other base getting where you go see it, get ready for it. Running catch goes the ball is 1-0. And then sees the other base getting where you go see it, get ready for it. Running catch goes the ball 2-0. And then sees the other base getting where you go see it, get ready for it. Running catch goes to strike 1 is a 2-1. And then sees the other base getting where you go see it, get ready for it. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2 is a 2-2. And then season if it's we go see a board. And those go see as for time yo, those see of from baseball. And then season if it's we go see a great board. Swinging the miss and that's strike 3 and those go see is out. Those go see you over one with your first strikeout. And that's 3 outs for the Phillies. Let's go to the Phillies have 1-1. The Blue Jays have 0 runs. Moving on to the bottom of the second, ladies and gentlemen, is the Blue Jays turn the bad. Let's set the Blue Jays into the center at the bottom of the second. It's still 1 up the Philly. And the three Philly players and the 3 Blue Jay players do at the bat at the bottom of the second league. Your Hendrick, and then Brandon Valencia and Kuzma Altamonte. And tomorrow's the last day of school for all the school kids, and tomorrow's the last day for them, and then tomorrow's the last day for the staff, and then summer break starts, y'all. I'm so excited about it. So come at the bat for the Blue Jays game. Your Daniel come to bat for the Blue Jays. No Blue Jays person ready. 0 outs, bottom of the second. He goes. Definitely got a pitch for you. Going for it. And swinging that one goes right into the ground. Another single. And then for the advance the first base for the Blue Jays. And those singles on a short line drive to the center fielder, Justin Crawford. So coming up next to bat for the Blue Jays, we have Brandon. This year, coming next to bat for the Blue Jays, we have one Blue Jay player on first base. 0 outs. Robin the second. Here we go. That Will got a pitch in there, boy. You Brandon going for it. And Brandon Valencia grounded to a double play to the second baseman. Bryce stop to the shortstop, Trey Turner, through to the first baseman, right summertime. Junior is out at second base, and Brandon Valencia is out at first base. We got a double play ball. And someone will say, double play ball. Yes, double DB. Yeah, I knew I was going to say anything. Coming up next to bat for the Blue Jays, we have Kuzma Okamoto. Coming next to bat for the Blue Jays, no Blue Jay players on base, 2 outs, bottom of the second. Here we go. Zach Wood got a pitch to be Kuzma, get ready for a runner catch goes ball on new. Zach Wood on the pitch to be Kuzma, runner catch goes with ball 2 new. And Zach Wood got another pitch getting ready, Kuzma get ready for him. Runner catch goes with ball 3 Hey, there goes Slim. Slim just showed up. Yeah, welcome, and guys, welcome to the MGSN Network, the Mascot Game and Sports Network, and we're covering the Phillies at the Blue Jays for game number 2 of the 3-game series. And they faced the game yesterday, and now they got to win the game tonight. They got Zach Wheeler on the bump for them, and then on the bump for the Blue Jays is Dylan C. So right now it's 1-0 Phillies. So around the second, so is that we're gonna pitch gonna you Kuzma going for Veronica to strike 1-3-1. Then we're gonna pitch to Kuzma going for it. He's swinging the bounce on the top of the wall, and Kuda Amoto was running around first, stop a second, and Kuda Okamoto got a double, y'all, and this is Kuda Okamoto is 8 double on the 2026 season on the fly ball to the right field. Our doors go see him. Damn. I don't gotta be the agent here for getting this. Damn. I was gonna see they didn't even get there. How do you miss that baseball? Come on, the dogs here. You good at catching stuff. So coming up next to bat for the Blue Jays, you have Andreas Jimenez coming next to bat for the Blue Jays. You have one Blue Jay player on second base, 2 outs, bottom of the second. Here we go. Zach Wheeler got a face in there for you. Andreas, go right for it. Right now, catch go to strike one is 0-1. The Blue Jay wins for dinner. And that Wheeler got another face in there for you. Andreas, go right for it. Right now, catch goes the balls on the one. But it's the first time that we see Justin Carter being in the Blue Jays zone. I feel because yeah, because he got the watch game that he to play. And if you have to ask Justin Carter what's his favorite major ballpark that the team has traveled to, like all the ones he has seen on the road, that probably gonna pick one. And that really got another pitch coming for you, Andreas. Great point. And Andreas Gimenez got hit by a pitch and will race the first base for the Blue Jays. Where it goes, that Wheeler? Why you had to hit Andreas Gimenez at the other Toronto Blue Jays with a pitch, man? Why you had to hit somebody, man? Really, why? Come on, we just hitting people now. We got him on base anyway. So the Blue Jays got Andreas Gimenez on first base and Kuzma Akamoto on second base. Just hitting people. Coming up next to bat for the Blue Jays, we have Charles McAdoo. Come next to bat for the Blue Jays, we have Blue Jay players on first base and second base. 2 outs, bottom of the second. Here we go. Zach Wheeler got a pitch in there by Charles. Go ahead for it. Right now, catch to go to strike one is 0-1. And Zach Wheeler got another pitch in there for you, Charles. Go ahead for it. Right now, catches go to strike 2 is 0-2. You don't have to put that many E's in with his name, though. And Zach Wheeler got another pitch coming up for you, Charles. Go wait for it. Right now, catches goes. The ball's 1-2. And Zach Wheeler got another pitch coming up for you, Charles. Go wait for it. Right now, catches goes. The ball 2 to 2-2. That's an overhead shot. Wow. No, you never see that in baseball when they do overhead shots, when you're at bat and stuff. So, and that would have got another pitch coming in for you, Charles. Get ready for it. Swinging and missing that strike 3. And Charles McAdoo's out. Charles McAdoo, you got to strike the F off of Zach Wheeler. Go sit in that Blue Jay throw. Yeah. Second strikeout was Zach Wheeler, 2 Ks. And that's 3 outs for the Blue Jays. So, score the Phillies 7-1. The Blue Jays have 0 runs. And the second, ladies and gentlemen. Moving on to the third inning, ladies and gentlemen. It's the Blue Jays turn to bat. Let's see if the Blue Jays can. So the score is the Phillies 7-1, the Blue Jays 0-1. That's the end of the second, ladies and gentlemen. Moving on to the third inning, ladies and gentlemen. It's the Phillies turn to bat. Let's see if the Phillies can turn to bat top of the third. It's still one of the Phillies. And the 3 Philly players to bat top of the third will be Justin Culver, Kyle Swim, and Trey Turner. Just covering the stat line. Kyle Swim is open 1. And Trey Turner is 1-1 with a double and a run. Remember Star Wars when you said you're not gonna vote for adults considered to be in the All Star weekend. Well, I think you should now. I think you should vote for. I think you should vote for those considered to be in the All Star weekend, man. We should. He just hit like either like 2 home runs in different games now. So I think we should give the adults a chance to go to the All Star weekend because he's starting to be a power hitter now. So. I think taking back what you said of like, oh, I'm not going to vote for him. Well, I think that would be a good idea to change that because right now he's showing that he deserves to be in it. So so that would be a bit different approach on that. So that'd be a good idea because that's the only because I mean. I hope that doesn't still gets love, man, because he proven Star was wrong twice. So, so he proven Star was wrong twice. So. And that just saying a whole lot of things right there. Well, what are dog gonna see a love that, guys? Because y'all need to give it back because, we need to give it to the man. Because, so coming up the bat for the Phillies, we have Justin Culver coming to bat for the Phillies. No Philly pairs on base. 0 outs, top of the third. Here we go. Dylan C's got a pitch in there for you, Jay. So coming up the bat for the Phillies, we have Justin Culver coming to bat for the Phillies. No Philly pairs on base. 0 outs, top of the third. Here we go. Dylan C's got a pitch for you, Justin. Go wait for it. Running catch goes striking the 1. Dylan C getting that pitch to you, Justin. He's swinging at the foul was 0-2. And Justin Culver got and Dylan Cease and then Fiskin for you, Justin Rayborn. Riley catch goes the balls 1-2. And Dylan Cease and then Fiskin Justin get ready for it. And Justin Culver lines out to the shortstop Andreas Gemini and Justin Culver's out. Justin Culver 0 for 1. At least it's spelled the pitcher's last name correctly, so now you finally did it. And coming up next to bat for the Phillies, we have Kyle Swoken next to bat the Phillies. No Philly players on base. 1 out on top of the third. Here we go. Dylan Cease got a pitch in the base. Swoken get ready for it. Riley catch goes strike 1 to 0-1. And Dylan Cease got another pitch for Swoken get ready for it. Riley catch goes to strike 2 is 0-2. And Dylan Cease got another pitch for Swoken get ready for it. And Castro strikes out on the foul tip, and Castro is out. Castro will be over 2 when you first strike out. My bad. The kids' last day of school is on Thursday, guys. My bad. Thursday, so kids got 2 more days of school. They got tomorrow, what you get, and then they got Thursday, this last day, so. Coming up next to the Phillies, we have Trey Turner next to the Phillies. No Philly first on base. 2 outs, top of the third. Here we go. Then CC got first to use Detroit. Get ready for one. And Trey Turner grinds out to the shortstop of the Rams. Gemini to go to the first base, and Charles McAdoo in time. And Trey Turner's out. Trey Turner, you 1 for 2. And that's 3 outs for the Phillies. So score the Phillies have one. So that's 3 outs for the Phillies. So score the Phillies have 1-1. The Blue Jays have 0 runs. We went on to the bottom of the third, ladies and gentlemen. It's the Blue Jays turning red. Let's see the Blue Jays moving to turn red. The bottom of the third is still 1-0 Phillies. And the 3 Blue Jay players did red. The bottom of the third be Vladimir Guerrero Jr., Nathan Lukes, and Ernie Corinne. And what you say is Jose? Agree. Willie got to calm down and lock in. Yep, you got to lock in. Because, he one of our rookie. He's one of our aces, so you gotta lock in. And just nothing to do with this world there. And you hit a tree because of squirrel, man. You even hit a tree sometimes if there's like a deer. Alright, so coming up the bat for the Blue Jays, we have Vladimir Guerrero Jr. to the bat for the Blue Jays, and the Blue Jay players on base. 0 outs, bottom of the third. Here we go. Zach Wood still pitching, y'all. Zach Wood got a pitch in there for you, Vladimir. Get ready for it. Right now, catch a go. The strike one is 0-1. And Zach Wood got another pitch in there for you, Vladimir. Get ready for it. That was a long throw. Just means that one goes right into the dirt, and that's a single. And if Evan Gerber Jr. race to first base for the Blue Jays, if Evan Gerber Jr. singles on the ground ball to the third base for Alamo, dang it, Alamo. That was a nice try. That was a nice try. That was a long throw. That was a nice try, though. Damn, that was. The catcher been throwing it back. That was long. That was long. So coming up next, the bat for the Blue Jays, we have Nathan Lukes. Next, the bat for the Blue Jays. No, we got 1 Blue Jay player on first base. 0 outs, top of the third. Bottom of the third. Here we go. Zach Wheeler got a pitch for you, Nathan. Get ready for it. Run that catch goes. The ball's 1-0. Zach Wheeler got another pitch coming up for you, Nathan. Get ready for it. You swing at that one. That's a 5 balls and 1-1. And Zach Wheeler got another pitch coming up for you, Nathan. Get ready for it. You swing at that one. That's a 5 balls and 1-2. And Zach Wheeler got another pitch coming up for you, Nathan. Get ready for it. And Zach Wheeler threw a pitch over to his first baseman, Bryce Harper, to make sure that Vladimir Guerrero Jr. that he got the first base bag. Pickett didn't won at first base. And Zach Wheeler got another pitch coming up for anything ready for him. He's swinging that one. That's a 5-0. He's swinging that one to another 5-0. Still 1-2. So we got to protect the glove on the first one. And Zach Wheeler got another pitch coming up for you. Anything ready for it. Running catch goes ball 2-2-2. I forgot that infielders can, like, if they can decide to wear no glove inside, they can wear no batting glove inside the extra fitting glove, or they can actually do it, or they can. You can choose two ways doing. And Zach Wheeler got another pitch coming up for you. Nathan get ready for it. He swings it out and goes right into the stand. That's a 5-0 to 2-2. And Zach Wheeler got another pitch coming up for you. Nathan get ready for him. And Nathan Lewis grounded to a force out to the shortstop. Trey Turner to the second base and right side. Vanderbilt Jr. is out of second base. But Nathan Lewis advanced to first base. Buddy, you just got the hell. We just got you the hell out. So coming up next to bat for the Blue Jays, we have Ernie coming next to bat for the Blue Jays. We have one Blue Jay playing first base. One out, bottom of the third, here. Then we got first, we Ernie get ready for him. And Ernie Command lines out to the right fielder. Those go see him. And Ernie Command is out. Yeah, this is it was on the Miami Marlins, right? He was on the same team as the Hayes was on. That's the Marlins. They probably leaving Miami because that damn team sucks. The Marlins suck, like, literally. Mm-hmm. So coming up next to bat for the Blue Jays, we have Jesus Sanchez. Next to bat the Blue Jays, we have one Blue Jay player in first base. 2 outs, bottom of the third. Here we go. That really got another pitch. That really got a pitch coming. Jesus Sanchez, great point. You swing at that one. That's a 5-0-1. Yes, you're right. Star Wars. That was up to 48 pitches. You're right. And that really got another pitch coming. Jesus Sanchez, great point. Run that catch goes the balls 1-1. That was up to 49 pitches. And that really got another pitch for Jesus Sanchez, great point. Run that catch goes the ball 2 to 2-1. And that was up to 50 pitches now. And that would have got another pitch for Jesus Sanchez, great point. Damn, it was all the way to the damn wall. Damn, man. And Jesus Sanchez went around first, stop a second. And Jesus Sanchez got a freaking double, yo. And it's a Jesus Sanchez 13 double on the 2026 season on a line drive to the right fielder. Dogs go see him. And Nathan Lewis advanced third base. So Jesus Sanchez on second base. And we just have Jesus Sanchez on second base and Nathan Lewis on third base. So coming on next to bat for the Phillies, coming next to bat for the Blue Jays, we have Young Hendrick and coming next to bat for the Blue Jays. We have Blue Jay players on second base and third base. 2 outs, bottom of the third. Here we go. And here you go. Zach, we got pitch for you. Here we go. Get ready for it. Right now, catch goes the balls on them. So we got no pitch to be running. You gonna ready for it? Run that catch goes strike 1 And that we got no pitch coming for you. And they go ready for it. Run that catch goes ball 2-2. And so we're gonna pitch for you pin. And there you go, ready for it. Run that catch goes strike 2-2. And so we're gonna pitch for you pin. You ready for it? Swing and a miss, and that's strike 3. And then you is out. That's the and you just strike that ball. You just strike that ball. Zach Wiggles sitting there with the Blue Jays. Yeah. Third strike for Zach Wiggles, 2 Ks. That's 3 outs for the Blue Jays. So score the Phillies have 1-1. The Blue Jays have 0-1. It's the end of the third, ladies and gentlemen. Moving on to the fourth inning, ladies and gentlemen. It's the Phillies in the red. The Super Phillies in the red, top of the form. And the 3 to the red, top of the form will be Vice over Brandon Rush, Edelman. Vice over 0-1 with a strikeout. Brandon Rush is 1-1 with a double and an RBI. And Edelman was 0-1 with a strikeout. Yeah, I think I know what you mean by that. You said, can Wheeler get out of this jam? That's what you mean. And he did, so. Yeah, I remember Beetlejuice. I was saying that, but I don't know Beetlejuice at all. Coming at the bat for the Phillies, we have Bryce Harper in the bat. The Phillies, no Phillies, bats, no Rays. 0 outs, top of the fourth. Here we go. Harper Nation. Harper Nation. Harper Nation. And then he's got a pitch going to reverse, ready for a swing and miss, strike 1-1. Then he's going to pitch reverse, running catch goes, balls 1-1. And then he's going to pitch reverse, ready for it. Swing and miss, and that's strike 2 to 1-2. And then he's going to pitch reverse, ready for it. Running catch goes, ball 2 to 2-2. And then he's going to pitch reverse, ready for it. Running catch goes to strike 3 and Vice was out. Vice over you over 2 with your second strikeout. Wait, no, wait, put it down this. Hold on. That's a ball. Then we take that back, yo. That's a ball. That's a ball. Take it right on back. Running catch goes to the ball 3 to 3-2 the full count. And then season the pitch for Vice ready for it. You swing it down, there's another 5 ball still 3-2. And during the season, the pitch can avoid voice grade one. The swing and goes right into the grass and as a single, and Vice remains to first base for the Phillies. If Vice got a hit, he's 1 for 2 yard. And Vice singles on a sharp line drive to the right fielder. Henry and an Iggy. So coming up next, the bat for the Phillies, we have Brandon Marsh next to bat the Phillies. You got 1-3 pair on first base, 0 outs, top of the board. Here we go. He's got a pitch getting Brandon Marsh, great boring. Swing and a miss, and that strike one is 0-1. And he's got a pitch getting Brandon Marsh, great boring. He's swinging that one, that's a foul tip, that's 0-2. And he's got another pitch getting Brandon Marsh, great boring. Brandon Marsh asks for time on young. Brandon Marsh can revenue back assistant on baseball. And he's got another pitch getting Brandon Marsh, great boring. Running catch goes, the ball's 1-2. And then he's got another pitch for Marsh, ready for it. He's swinging down to 5 balls and 1-2. And then season that fish can play Marsh, then season that fish can play Marsh, very boring. Yeah, swinging down to 5-1-2, and then season that fish can Marsh, very boring. Swing the miss, that strike 3, Brandon Marsh down. Brandon Marsh, you 1 for 2 with your first strikeout. So coming up next, to bat the Phillies, we have Alabama. Next to bat the Phillies, we have 1 player on first base, 1 out, top of the fourth, and we then we see the fish can play Alabama, very boring. Running catch goes the balls 1 out. And then the season of fish can play Alabama, very boring. And then he's gonna fish gonna be other great boy. Running catch goes ball 2-2. Then he's gonna fish the other great boy. And the catcher tried to pitch over to his first baseman. Over to his first baseman, Charles McAdoo to see if Barcelona got the first base back. Pickets in number 1 at first base. And then he's gonna fish gonna be other great boy. Swinging the miss, and that strike 2 is a 1-2-1. Swinging the miss, and that strike 1 is a 2-1. What's that, Hubby Humbug? Taking to a hey. It's still 1-0, so I'm doing season that pitch whenever you allocate for it. You swing it down, that's a 5 balls, a 2-2. You said wait say so as wild as a wild ball in the zone. Yeah, you and then season that pitch whenever you allocate for it. Running catch goes to ball 3. Running catch goes to ball 3 is a 3-2. That's a full count. And then we got another pitch whenever you allocate for it. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 3. Alabama's out. Alabama, you 0 for 2 with your second strikeout. So coming up next to bat for the Phillies, we have Bryson Stockton next to bat for the Phillies. Got 1 people in first base, 2 outs, top of the fourth, here we go. And then sees the other pitch in the Bryce Stockton ready for him. Swing and a miss, and that strike one is 0-1. And then sees another pitch in the for you, Stockton ready for him. And right inside pops out to the third baseman, Kuzma, Acuna in foul territory and right inside zone. Right inside you over 2, and you right now dropping down to 217. And that's 3 outs for the Phillies. So the score of the Phillies have 1-1, the Blue Jays have 0 runs. We move on to the bottom of the fourth, ladies and gentlemen. And it's the Blue Jays center field, still the Blue Jays in the center field, the bottom of the fourth, and the 3 Blue Jay players at the bottom of the fourth, Brandon, Valencia, Kuzma, Akamoto, and Andreas Jones. Well, they did. As soon as they did leave a Bryce out there, they did. And then Bryce out there on the base like that. So the Phillies got terrible base running. They got terrible at giving people on base. They're terrible at that. That was the pitching. If the Blue Jays ready to strike out the side, I don't think he has. I don't think he has. Let me see. We got any strikeouts? Let's see. We got 7 Ks, but I don't know if he strike at the sides though. Yeah, so coming at the bat for the Blue Jays, we have. I gotta say his name right. Vernon Valencia coming to bat for the Blue Jays. No Blue Jay players on base. 0 outs. Bottom of the fourth. Here we go. So we're gonna pitch connect for you, Vernon Valencia. Go wait for it. Run that catch goes starting the 1. Then we're gonna pitch you, Vernon Valencia. Go wait for it. And Vernon Valencia flies out to the right fielder. Those go see it. And Vernon Valencia is out. So coming up next to bat for the Blue Jays, we have Kuzma. Okamoto from next to bat for the Blue Jays. And we got no Blue Jay players on base. 1 out, bottom of the fourth. Here we go. That we're gonna pitch connect for you. For your Kuzma the right one. Run that catch goes balls on them. And that we're gonna pitch connect for you, Kuzma the right one. Run that catch goes to ball 2-2 And that we're gonna pitch connect for you, Kuzma the right one. Swing and a miss, and that strike one is a 2-1. And that would got another pitch coming for you, Kuzma away for it. You swing it down, that's a 5-0 to 2-2. And that would got another pitch coming for you, Kuzma away for it. And Kuzma is out. Expect to ever late, but Zach Wheeler get the game. Go sitting at Blue Jays out yeah. Four strikeout for Zach Wheeler, 4 Ks. And coming next to bat for the Blue Jays, we have Andreas Jernick next to bat for the Blue Jays, and the Blue Jays players on base. 2 outs, bottom of the fourth. Here we go. Zach Wheeler got a pitch for Andreas, ready for it. He's swinging down the 5-0 zone. And Zach Wheeler got a pitch for Andreas, ready for it. And Zach Wheeler got a pitch for Andreas, ready for it. Swinging as about 10 to 1-2. And Zach Wheeler got a pitch for Andreas, ready for it. And then we had a history of Andreas going forward, Andreas Jonas retiring, get right back in the best situation. Then we're gonna have history of Andreas going forward. One catch gets balls 1 and 2. And that one got another pitch coming over Andreas going forward. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 3. And Andreas Jonas is down. There's 3 outs for the Phillies, for the Blue Jays. So it's going the Phillies have 1-1, the Blue Jays have 7-1. That's the end of the fourth late German. Moving on to the fifth inning late German is the Blue Jays. It's the Phillies turn the red. Let's see the Phillies turn the red top of the plate. And the three Philly players, the red top baby, J. Torino, those gonna see and Justin Coleman. J. Torino is over on the strikeout. And those who see is over on the strikeout, and Justin Coleman's over on. There's 3 outs for the Blue Jays. And gets the arrows, they will get what's in that Blue Jays. First strike was able to 5 Ks. Coming next to the Phillies, coming next to the Phillies, so it's going to the Phillies have 1-1, the Blue Jays 0-1. And then we get this and at Tyler Perry will be JT Regan, with those who are seeing Justin Coleman. Coming out the bat for the Phillies, we have JT Regan coming out the Phillies, no Philly face on base. Zero outs, top of the fifth inning. NCF history, JT was swinging and striking one. NCF history, JT swinging and striking one two. And then season of history, JT going for one because we was 1 2. Then season of history, JT swinging and racing the strike three, JT was JT made it over 2. His second strikeout. Coming up next, we have the Phillies. We have those who say next, we have the Phillies. No Philly fans on base. One on top of the fifth inning. Then see the pitch for you. Go see it go away from running catch goes the ball in. And then season of pitch go see it go away for a swing that's foul on. And then the season of pitch go see it go away from it. And those go see it as for time when you and those go see it give up in the system base one. And then the season of pitch for you go see it go away from it. And you swing that one on the foul tip. And that's 1 and 2. And then the season of pitch can have for you. The fish can have for you go see go away for it. When he catch goes the ball 2 to 2 and 2. And then the season the fish can have go see go away for it. When he catch goes the ball 3 to 3 and 2 that's for him. And then season the fish can have go see go away for it. And then season the fish we go see go away for it. When he catch goes the strike and then the season when he catch goes the strike 2 and 3 and 2. And those go see it down. Those go see you over 2. Advantage John had a 198. Coming up next, we have the Phillies. We had Justin Coleman next, we have the Phillies. No Philly first on base. 2 outs, bottom of the top of the fifth inning. Then see if history, Justin running catch rolling them. Then season of history, Justin play for swimming struggling. Then season of history, Justin going when Justin Coleman grounds out to the pitcher. Then season running him puts to the first baseman. Charging game. And Jason and Justin Coleman's out. Yeah, running catch go, that's strike. Running catch go, that's one. And and Let's be out to the Phillies. Justin Paul Grimes out to the pitcher. Let's go to the Let's do it for the Phillies. So let's go to the Phillies. I won the Blue Jays. They won the top in the February. It's the Blue Jays still in the way. Let's see the Blue Jays in the top at the bottom of the film. Still winning the Phillies. The three Blue Jay players at the bottom of the February. Charles McAdoo, Aaron Go Jr., and Nathan Moons. Coming to bat for the Blue Jays, we had Charles McAdoo coming to bat for the Blue Jays. No Blue Jay passing away. 0 runs on the film here. Throwing in the pitch for Charles running, swinging the ball. Then in the pitch Charles running, catch the ball moving. Then in the pitch Charles running, Charles McAdoo runs out to the second baseman, right side through the first team, right side in time. And Charles McAdoo down. So the next to bat for the Blue Jays, we have Vladimir Guerrero Jr. Next to bat Blue Jays, no Blue Jay passing away. Went out. So top of the fifth, here we go. And that really got a pitch for Vladimir Guerrero. He's swinging that one. That's a foul two. That's a 1. Jr. runs out to the third base, and Alabama who goes to the first base and vice up in town. And Vladimir Jr. down. And then we're gonna pick in the room. Okay. So coming up next to the Blue Jays, we have Nathan Lucas next to the Blue Jays. The Blue Jays plays over 2 runs, 12 minutes, then we're gonna pitch to Nathan away from the catcher on the room. Then we're gonna pitch to Nathan running, swing the final room. Then we're gonna pitch to Nathan running, catcher, swing, run that catcher guns, the balls 1 and 2. So we're gonna pitch to you, away from running catcher guns, the ball 2 and 2. Then the catcher comes back for the Phillies, no Phillies, no Rays. The stop the 6 then see the pitch is 1.4 right, catch strike 1. Then see the pitch is 1 right, catch ball 1. Then see the pitch is 1.4. The same reason the rest of them, they said that ended up the Toronto Blue Jays was one of the Phillies that won the Blue Jays had 0-1. At the end of the Philly game, won the 6-inning game was the Blue Jays. It's Phillies turn on the red. I see the Phillies new turn at the top of the field. Of the Saints and the three Phillies were at the top of the six, and we Cowboys won Trey Turner by 7. On the left of the Phillies, we had Cowboys on the left of the Phillies. No Philly players on 8-0, 7-6, 0. Then the season of pitching the race when we go 8-1. I think swing that foul on one. Then seeing the fish swing when it one. Then seeing the fish swing strike 2-1-2. Then seeing the fish swing when it 1-2-2. Then seeing the fish swing when it away for swing the race and that strike thing. Cal swings out. That's when you over 3 with your second strikeout. Come next to the Phillies, you have Trey Turner next to the Phillies. No Philly fans on base. One out top of the 16. Then seeing the fish trying when the catch strike one. Then seeing the fish trying when the catch 1. Then seeing the fish trying Trey Turner grounds out to the short and James Jr. Then the first inning Charles McAdoo. And Trey Turner's Trey Turner, you 1 for 3. To come up next to the Phillies, we have Bryce Harper next to the Phillies. No Philly fans on base. 2 out 7 to 6. Over Nation. Over Nation. Over Nation. And then seeing the pitching Bryce running catching the balls with him. Then seeing the pitching Bryce running catching the strike 1. Then seeing the pitching Bryce running catching the ball 2-1. Then seeing the pitching Bryce running catching the ball 3-1. Then seeing the pitching Bryce swinging at the final of 3 and 2 to the full count. Then seeing the pitching Bryce going for and that is ball 4. And Bryce Harper is well to invest the first base for the Phillies. This is Bryce Harper's first of the game. But then the release the base that much, but him the release the base that much anyway. So coming up next to the Phillies, we have Brandon Marshall next to the Phillies. We got one more Philly player on first base. 2 outs, top of the 6th inning. Then the 6th, we have history Marshall away from one. Running catch gun strike 1-1. And then season then face can invade Marshall away from one. He's swinging that one's a foul to the zone 2. And then season then face can invade Marshall away from one. Swinging and a miss, and that's strike 3. And Brandon Marshall's out. Brandon Marshall 1 for 3 with your second strikeout. And he's straying Bryce Harper on base. Tail, and that's 3 outs for the Phillies. So let's go. The Phillies have 1-1. The Blue Jays have 0-1. And went on to the bottom of the 6th. So you're doing is the Blue Jays turn around and see the Blue Jays going to turn around at the bottom of the 6th. And 3 Blue Jays ran to the red at the bottom of the 6th. Only come in. Jesus Sanchez. And your Hendrick. And you. No, I don't watch the NBA. I don't watch the NBA finals. My team's not in, and I'm not gonna watch it. So yeah, I don't watch that. I don't know. I'm not gonna watch the NBA finals when it's when my team's not in. I'm not gonna watch that. Here's the rest of the picture. So coming to red for the Blue Jays are uncorrect and red for the Blue Jays on Blue Jays on Murray, 0. Robinson, 0. And we got history only waiting for it. Running catching us ball below. Then we're going to put your only waiting for it. Trying to come in. Grounds out to the third base and out of ball. Who's on to the first base and right off from the time. And we got coming next to the appearance at Jesus Sanchez next to the Blue Jays and Blue Jays fans on A's. When I was top of Robinson, 0. Then we got history Jesus coming for running catching us 7-1. Then we're going to pitch Jesus coming for. Swinging at the Hollywood, waving the ball's gone. So home run for Jesus Sanchez, and when the Blue Jays had tied the game, the score of the Phillies at 1-1, the Blue Jays at 1-1, tied victory game, Mr. Jesus Sanchez, 7 home run, in the 20th season on 5 balls, the right center field. Coming next to bat for the Blue Jays, we have for the Blue Jays and Blue Jays for the Rays. Well, I was about 6 young. Then we got pitching, we were running catching runs in circle 1. Then we were pitching soon in circle 2. Then we got pitching when Here's when grinds out to the surface to pitch attack one. We're doing one hand first and doing the first baseman. Brush up on time. When he was down. And coming up next to bat for Blue Jays, we have Running this year, coming next to bat for the Blue Jays and Blue Jays fans on Rays. 2 rounds, round 6 and 1. Jack we got pitched in number 8, running this year, going forward. Running catch goes balls 1-0. And Jack we got another pitch for you. Running this year, going forward. Swinging and miss, and that strike 1 is a 1-1. Jack we got another pitch for you. Running this year, going forward. Running catch goes the ball 2-1. And Jack we got another pitch for you. Running this year, going forward. Running catch goes the ball 3-1. That we're gonna officially running balance here, waiting for it. Swinging the miss, and that's strike 2, the 3-2, that's a full count. And that we're gonna officially for you running balance here, waiting for it. And running balance here, that's what time we're going running balance here, revenue about 6 more base runs. And that we're gonna officially running balance here, waiting for it. And running balance here falls out to the left field of Brandon Morris. And running balance here down. That's 3 outs for the Blue Jays, so score the Phillies 7-1, the Blue Jays 7-1, top of the game is 7. At the end of 6 8 we went to 7 inning game. It's the Phillies 10 red, Super Phillies 10 red, top 7. The 3 Philly players, the red top 7 lead. Alec Boone, Bryson Stott, and JT Moon. Alec Boone was over 2 with 2 strikeouts. Bryson Stott's over 2, and JT Moon was over 2 with 2 strikeouts. When you run with that stuff, was you really can't be doing all the hitting and all that stuff, so you can't be doing everything. The rest of the team needs to step up because Wentworth can't do it all, you know. It's a team effort game. Baseball is a team player game, kind of a game. It's not like one person does that. One person carries the whole team to red, you know. You know. And this kind of reminds me of like LeBron James, who's a Lakers player. LeBron James had to carry the whole entire Lakers team on his freaking back one game because they was nobody couldn't shoot baskets, nobody was missing shots and everything. He had to do all the work to keep the Lakers in the basketball game. He had to do all the shooting, all the dunking, everything just to keep the score going. Cause he feel like he had to do that, and that was like when the team was back, he had to do everything. So yeah, I heard the Knicks lost game three. The Knicks lost game three, and everybody was mad because the president attended the game. So and that's how. And then the Knicks ended up losing the game at home with the president being there. They being there. Without president being there, with the president being there, it kind of made the Knicks lose the game. So Knicks fans were pissed because they were like, mm. So coming at the bat for the Phillies, we got Alec Boone from the bat for the Phillies. No Philly fans on base. 0 out of top 7 here. And the pitching change for the Blue Jays. So pitching change for the Blue Jays. So Dylan Cease done pitching tonight. And coming to pitch for the Blue Jays, former Phillies reliever Jeff Hoffman is in the game. And so Jeff Hoffman got a pitch tonight for the Alex Rayburn. Ryan's catching up 7-1. Jeff Hoffman got another pitch for the Alex Rayburn. Adam grounds out to the pitcher Jeff Hoffman. Doing his first base and charging the extra doing time. And Adam was out. Adam was over 3, your second strikeout. Adam, you know Jeff Hoffman. It was on your team. You know how he pitched. He was a good pitcher. He pitched for us. Like, come on. You ain't gonna let the. Coming up next to bat for the Phillies, we have Bryson Stott next to bat for the Phillies. No Philly fans on base. One on top 7. Here we go. Jeff Hoffman got a base runner for you, Stock Rayburn. Rodney catches the balls 1-0. Yeah, everybody knows Jeff Altman. Come on, if you get struck up by him, that's saying something. And Jeff Altman got no pitch in the play soccer way for him. Run catch just ball on him. Jeff Altman got no pitch in soccer way for him. He's swinging that one as a 5-1. He's trying to get that ball, damn. And that was him like, And Jeff Altman got no pitch in the play soccer way for him. Run catch go to strike 2 is 1-2. Jeff Altman just love pitching against his former team. The Phillies every time we got play the Blues, it's like And Jeff Altman got no pitch in the play soccer way for him. He's swinging down when it's a 5-0 1-2. And Jeff Hoffman got no pitch in the play soccer way for him. And Brightside grinds out to the shortstop and Jerry Jim can do the first base and Charles Mack during time. And Brightside's out. Brightside 0 for 3. Wait, y'all ready to challenge this? Donnie Baseball challenging this. What's wrong, son? Why you got the sad? Why you got the sad emoji for him? Why you post the sad emoji? What's wrong, son? The Phillies gonna go ahead and that single running start wins the first base for the Phillies. Right side single gonna go ahead and roll to the shortstop on the Gemini. Right side gonna hit right side 1 for 3 on. Well, the score's tied though. So, like you said about the score, the game is tied. So coming up next about the Phillies, you have JT Young. Next about the Phillies, got 1 paper on first base, 1 out about top 7 him Young. Jeff Hartman got a pitch in there for you. JT ready for him. And Jeff Hartman threw a pitch over to his first baseman. Charles running catch goes strike 1. And Jeff Hartman pitch to JT and Jeff Hartman threw a pitch over to his first baseman. Charles and McAdoo to make sure that Bush is starting to get the first base bag. Pickens in the 1 at first base. And Jeff Hartman got another pitch in there for you. JT ready for him. Running catch goes strike 2 is 0-2. Oh, you got the one over there. Oh yeah, I know. For the Blues getting the first one, and especially with a home run by Jesus Sanchez, that's like that's bad. And Jeff Hartman got another pitch in there for you, JT Grayburn. That ball's in there. The ball's 1-2. And Jeff Hartman got another pitch for you, JT Grayburn. Swinging and missing that strike 3, and JT is out. JT is 0 for 3 with your third strikeout. And coming up next to the Phillies, you have Don Garcia. Next to the Phillies, you have 1 paper in first base, 2 outs, 7-7. Here we go. Joe Hogan got a pitch for Eagles team going for it. Running catch goes to Rose on them. And Jeff Hogan got a pitch for Eagles team. The well pitch by the pitcher Jeff Hoffman. And Bryce Stop in second base. Just need to get out of the way there. And Jeff Hogan got another pitch in there for Eagles team going for it. Swinging and raising that strike. Swinging and raising that strike 1-1. And Jeff Hogan got another pitch in there for you. Jeff Hogan got another pitch in there for you. For Eagles team going for it. And don't go see that's what time you on. Don't go see running right back in the road. It's on baseball. Jeff Hogan got another pitch in there for you. Go see it way for it. You swing it down. That's a 5 balls 1-2. Yeah, swinging and Jeff Hogan got another pitch for you. And go see it. Swinging the raising that strike 3 and don't go see it down. And those who see you over 3 pitches, third strikeout, and your right now is John down to 197. Hey, that's 3 outs for the Phillies. So scoring the Phillies 7-1. The Blue Jays 7-1. Tie base again with June. Moving on to the bottom of the 7th inning. Next, the Blue Jays turn around. Let's see the Blue Jays moving to the red. Two on the red. Turn the red in the bottom of the 7th. The 3 Blue Jays players and 2 at the red in the bottom of the 7th. Susan, Uncle Milton, Andre, Jim, and Charles McAdoo. So the big change in the Phillies, so Zach moves down pitcher 9, kind of face the Phillies with Ryan Cookman. And Zach moves with 16 pitch, 6 hits, 1 run, 1 0, 1 spot strikeouts, and 1 1, 2.22 ERA. And Ryan Cookman coming to the red front of the Blue Jays. We had Kuzma, Mo Jones on the red of the Blue Jays, and Blue Jays for the Rays, 0 on 7 him. Ryan Cookman got a face with Kuzma going to Ryan catch goes to Rose 1 0. So I'm a Captain Church and see what the Captain Church is in the game. We gotta see what we're having here. And Ryan Cook and I basically never you Kuzma going for it. Ryan catch goes strike 1 and Ryan Cook and I basically never you Kuzma get ready for it. Swinging the Ryan catch strike 2 1 and Ryan Cook and I basically Kuzma swinging the wrist and that's strike 3 and Kuzma getting turning down. Kuzma you got struck the hell out of it. Ryan Cookman, considering that we just did your year. First strikeout for Ryan Cookman, 1K. Coming next to the Blue Jays, round Andres. Jim Knight next to the Blue Jays, no Blue Jays plays on base. When I was from the 7th review. Ryan Cookman got a pitch in by Andres, a great point. Ryan catch goes to Wolves 1 0. And Ryan Cookman got a pitch in by you, Jim Andres, great point. Swinging the rings and that strike 1 1. Ryan Cookman got a pitch in by Jim Andres, great point. He's swinging that one as a 5 was 1 and 2. And the rank in the University Andreas main point. Andreas Jenner is retiring on June and Quebec in the season of baseball. The rank in the University Andreas going point. Run catch goes to roll 2 to 2 and 2. And the rank in the University Andreas going point. Andreas Jenner strikes on the foul 2 and doing second strike of Ryan Cook in 2 games. Coming next to that, for the Blue Jays, we have Charles McAdoo connects to the Blue Jays and Blue Jays plays and rates to round 7 Ryan Kirkland in the pitching the William Charles Wayne Ford. He's swinging down with the 5 balls on 1. And Ryan Kirkland in the pitching the Charles Wayne Ford. Run that catch goes the balls on 1. And Ryan Kirkland in the pitching Charles Wayne Ford. And Ryan Kirkland in the pitching Charles Wayne Ford. Run that catch goes straight to 1-2. And Ryan Kirkland in the pitching the Charles Wayne Ford. Run that catch goes the ball to the 2-2. And that one, and then catching that strike three, and Charles McAdoo down. Charles McAdoo, you got strike down by Ryan Kirkland, goes in that Blue Jay third year. Third strike by Ryan Kirkland, 3 Ks. And Ryan Kirkland pitching Charles catching the ball 3-2 again. And then Ryan Kirkland pitching the Charles Wayne. He's swinging that one, that's another 5 balls, still 3-2. And Ryan Kirkland pitching Charles Wayne. And Charles McAdoo flies out to the right field. Those can see and Charles McAdoo is out. And that's 3 for the Blue Jays. That's 1. The Blue Jays have 1. The Phillies have 1. Tyler Chicken League Jones. That's the end of 7 Jones. 1 to 8 League Jones. It's the Phillies turn the regular season. Phillies new to the red top lane. The Phillies fans the red top lane will be Justin Corbin, Castro, and Chase Turner. Justin Corbin's over 2. Castro was over 3 with 2 strikeouts, and Chase Turner's 1 for 3 with that one to run. No, I haven't any of shirt though. I do have many matchup as a black one, so that one like way back when, so that's not new, so Yeah, so big change for the Phillies, for the Blue Jays, and Joe was pitching that kind of pitch for the Blue Jays and me. Recently, we're going team. The Prince of Junior, gonna have run, so the pinch hit for Justin Crawford. Oh, there you go, Winston. You take forever to show it. When was that? You're gonna miss the stream. So, racing at the pitch when you're around the green for the Christmas strong moon. And racing at the pitch when you're running some swing and straight to 1-2. And racing at the pitch when you're on the green for one. And around that Sosa lines out to left field and do the same chance. And Amanda Sosa, you're over 1. That's 3 outs and coming next to bat coming right next to the Phillies. You got Kelso next to the Phillies. No Philly person waits. One on top of the second here. Until the here. And Mason going to get a pitch in the base on the green going. And Kelso lines out to the center field and Nathan Lewis. And Kelso, you over 4 with your second. So coming next to the Phillies, we got Trey Turner next to the Phillies. No Philly, no Rays. 2 outs. Top of the 8 here. Racing at the pitch, we trying running catching on the ball. Racing at the pitch, we trying running swinging at the ball. Racing at the pitch, we trying running for it. Swinging in the miss, and that strike 2 to 1-2. Racing at the pitch, we trying running for it. Running can go to strike 3, and Trey turns down. Trey Turner, you go forward with your first strike in. And that's strike 3, Trey turns down. So that's 3 outs for the Phillies. So it's going to the Phillies 7-1, the Blue Jays 7-1, Tigers again again. Going to the bottom of the England, it's the Phillies, it's the Blue Jays turn around, it's the Blue Jays turn around the bottom of the and 3 Blue Jays fans around the bottom of the Vladimir Guerrero Jr., Nathan Lewis, and Ernie Kern. Yeah, so look at Wednesday. Look at Wednesday. He got like the on the clocks, and then he got like the is that the supposed to be the red fire hydrant? No siren thing. What made the news? So Wednesday's go heavy. Yeah, this pain with Nick, yo. Hmm. It's not good feeling either. Pain in the neck, though. Alright, so coming at the bat for the coming at the bat for the Blue Jays, we have Vladimir Guerrero Jr. going to bat for the Blue Jays. No Blue Jays pass away. 0 outs, 5 Here we go. Ryan Cook's still pitching. Then Ryan Cook got the pitch going to play Vladimir Guerrero for it. Runner catch goes, rolls on him. And Ryan Cook in the pitch Vladimir Guerrero for it. Runner catch goes, strike 1. And Ryan Cook in the pitch Vladimir Guerrero for it. Runner catch goes, roll 2-1. Yeah, Jose Alvarado won the vote for the Phillies. And Ryan Cook and then the pitch going to blow you Vladimir Guerrero for it. Runner catch goes, roll on him. Then Ryan Cook in the pitch Runner catch goes, strike 1. And Vladimir in the pitch and the Ryan Cook in the pitch Vladimir Guerrero for it. Runner catch goes, roll 2-1. And Ryan Cook in the pitch Vladimir Guerrero for it. Runner catch goes, strike 2-2. And Ryan Cook in the pitch Vladimir Guerrero for it. And Vladimir Guerrero Jr. That's for time on your Vladimir Guerrero Jr. If I could know that, that's 1 base ones. Wait, what are you saying? What's that? So you saying that the Chicago Bears are coming to Orlando? Coming to Indiana? Really? And Ryan Cook in the pitch Vladimir Guerrero for it. And Vladimir Guerrero Jr. rides out to center field Stewart, Vladimir and Vladimir Guerrero Jr. down. I know Chicago needs to lose the Bears, man, and then Chicago gonna have a football team. Only thing gonna have the 2 baseball teams, the Cubs and the White Sox, but they ain't gonna have no NFL team. Oh, that's the reason why the Chicago Bears are going to Indiana because the mayor of Chicago was saying that they won't build a new stadium for the Chicago Bears. So since the mayor of Indiana said that they will build a new stadium for the Chicago Bears, that the Chicago Bears are going to move to Indiana. So that's why. Makes sense. Stuff was in the stream earlier. Stuff one time you couldn't even hear it the whole time. Stuff was here. Here we go, young. So here we go, young. So so Pin James and Phillies. So Ryan Corbin, then featuring that kind of pitch the page. Jose Rodon, Jose. Jose Rodon got a pitch coming to bat for the Blue Jays. We got Nick Moose in the bat for the Blue Jays. The Blue Jays pass away 0, so around the 8 him. Jose Rodon got a pitch okay. So we got Nick Moose in the bat for the Blue Jays. The Blue Jays pass away 1 out, around the 8 him. Jose Rodon got a pitch anything ready for it. Ryan's catch goes the balls 1 out. And Jose Rodon got a pitch anything ready for it. Running, catch going to strike 1 is the 1-1. and Jose Alvarado gonna pitch gonna for you Nathan Gray for. And Jose Alvarado gonna pitch for you Nathan Gray for. And the Jose Alvarado pitch Nathan Gray gonna strike one. Jose Alvarado pitch Nathan Gray catch 1-2-1. And then Jose Alvarado gonna pitch Nathan Gray for. He's swinging down the foul, swinging down the foul 2-2. And Jose Alvarado gonna pitch Nathan Gray for. And Jose Alvarado pitch Nathan Gray catching the ball 23-2 for Kim. And Jose Alvarado pitch Nathan grinds out to the shortstop Trey Turner to the first baseman right sideline. And then he moves down. He's saying Jose Alvarado inconsistent Star Wars. Damn. So coming up next to bat for the Blue Jays, we had Ernie come in, connects to bat the Blue Jays and Blue Jays no A's. 2 outs, top of the league. So Jose Alvarado gonna pitch me Ernie Green for it. Run catch goes the balls on them. And Jose Alvarado gonna pitch gonna bring Ernie Green for it. Run catch goes the balls on them. They're gonna pitch Ernie swinging with strike one. They're gonna pitch Ernie swinging at 1-2. And Jose Alvarado gonna pitch gonna bring Ernie Green for it. And they're gonna pitch Ernie Green for it. He's swinging at the 5-1, swinging right catching at the ball 2-2. They're gonna pitch Ernie swinging at the 5-1, 2-2. And Jose was gonna pitch Ernie Green for it. What Star Wars movies are you talking about, Star Wars? Yeah, when he comes in, strikes on the foul team. When he comes down, he gets struck at the foul button. Jose was sitting there with his first strike of Jose 1 came. And that's 3 outs for the Blue Jays. So the score is the Phillies have 1-1, the Blue Jays have 1. Phillies have 1-1, the Blue Jays have 1-1. Topics who came in, that's the end of the 8th grade. Move on to the ninth, the final 8th grade. They the Phillies turn the bat instead of the Phillies turn the bat top of 9. The 3 Phillies fans the bat top of 9 we Vice Hall ranked Brandon Rush album. Vice Hall was 1-2 with a walk and strikeout. Brandon Rush is 1-3 with a double, 2 strikeouts on behind. Adam Boone was over 3 with 2 strikeouts. It's a comment the bad for the Phillies. We have advice talking the bad for the Phillies. No Philly fans, no A's. Zeros. Top of the night. Here we go. If it changed for the Blue Jays, they said for the some pitcher that come to pitch for the Blue Jays, Ray Lewis, Verlander. So Lewis Verlander got a pitch getting for you. Right, going for running catch goes for them. And Lewis Verlander got a pitch, right, trying to catch the ball to them. And Lewis Verlander got a pitch, right, trying to catch the ball through. That's a 3-0. Lewis Verlander got a pitch, Bryce even had his ball forward. And Bryce over his ball, and we the first base. Mr. Buckley, this is Bryce over the second ball of the game. We come to the next about the Phillies. We have Brandon Ross next about the Phillies. We got one big player first base. 0 outs, top of the ninth. Here we go. And Lewis Verlander got the pitch gonna play Morris ready for it. Running catch gonna strike 1 zone 1. And Lewis Verlander got the pitch gonna play Morris ready for it. He's swinging that with his another pebble on stone too. And Dylan Verlander got and Lewis Verlander got the pitch gonna play you. Yeah, it's Jason Hudson. And what you go for? They're striking. And coming next to the Phillies, we have Adam Long. Next to the Phillies, we have one thing for first base. One out, top of the ninth. Here we go. And then Lewis Verlander got a pitch. Yeah, we're going for it. Running catch goes for them. And Lewis Verlander got a pitch over you. Running stuck. For you, Allen going for it. Running catch goes for them. And that's it. Got a pitch for you. And right, Adam Long grounds out. So we the pitch and Lewis Verlander. Lose the first base and Charles Lee time. The last time I had second base, so the Phillies time. And everyone is over. Everyone you over 4 with your second strike in. Coming next to that with the Phillies we have. Everybody stuck next to the Phillies. You got one thing for second base, 2 outs. Top of that, here we go. And Lewis Verlander gonna pitch gonna play start great, but swing that rolls away to all right side with the right first time, second right side gonna hit. First time got a W on. And right side gotta hit his 2 before we gotta hit his 2 before. And the Phillies scoring another run. So it's going to take the lead. It's going to the Phillies at 2 runs. The Blue Jays at 1 run. The Phillies get the second run score on the top of the ninth. Thanks to Bryce Harper. And I think that he's too for you. This is why you start. This is why you starts 11 double on the 2020 season. 2020 season on second on left field. And Star Wars, why you gotta say what you gonna have him? The children next door, the Phillies are J2, next door, the Phillies are Philly fans are first season. And we'll play on second base. 2008, yeah. And just, and J2 the goes out to the first base and Charles Wagner. J2 is J2 you 0 4 with your third strikeout, you better try to 2-5. 10 and a straight right side on second base. Hmm. We got the pitcher, you. 50 days of the Phillies, so there was a pitcher that couldn't pitch the pitch you. You know what I'm doing? So coming in the pitch for the Blue Jays, we got G Sagan to the Blue Jays over here for the Rays right now. And they're going to pitch in there for you. So yeah, they're going to pitch in there for you. They say they're going to get the second one. And then they're going to pitch in there for you. Lose for you for this way, but sweet, they was right away to the base. And you say it's the same as the first week, but it's the first next one. Constitution, so strong for the place you singers. Come to bed for the Blue Jays, your legend. For the Indians, and they start the Blue Jays, your Blue Jays, first base. Zeros, 190 begin. They're all gonna pitch and they're for you to go very forward. And so the one that was the Indian playing the red to first base for the Phillies. And for the Blue Jays, who strikes out and then single on the ground ball to the right fielder. Those gonna see a restaurant with the base. Don't fear the waves, so we got to the rush of pitching for coming to bat for the Blue Jays. We have Brandon Fantasy and the Senior to the bat for the Blue Jays. And the Phillies, so Philly fans always. The Philly fans always at first base and second, third base, waiting for them. And they're going to pitch for you. And see when it comes to strike one. They're really going to pitch for you. Hmm. And they're going to pitch in there for you. So you ready when it gets to strike one. And they're going to pitch you ready. It takes on the pitch on the second baseman, Tail. Doing the rush and we save at second base and join the photo space team trying to see on second base. They're going to pitch for you ready for the next swing and strike on two. And they're going to pitch it for you for it, but it's going to go for it. So wild pitch for the pitcher, Johan Durham. And then the rest of his doings. And another Blue Jays tied the game. I'm going to face that 2-1. The Blue Jays at 2-1. Tie for Serena Jr. And the Blue Jays get the second one score in the bottom of the ninth. Thanks to Matt Strong. We go next to that for the Blue Jays. We have is the pitch He's swinging goes right into the ground, and that's a single. And really single to the Blue Jays. And really singles on the line shot to left fielder. Pretty much. And so the score the Blue Jays have 2, the Phillies have 2, and the Blue Jays have 3 runs. And that's the ball game. Final score is 3-2. Blue Jays win. And the Blue Jays took this game 3-2. We lost this one. So the Blue Jays will advance on the 33 and 35 in the season. The Phillies will advance to 36 and 31 in the season. The Phillies get the 31 loss. The Blue Jays get the 33 win. Yeah, not a good day for the Phillies. They made them walk up and they made them walk in the run just to walk it on. I got his first, how you messed that up? And they got to watch each other, so they're not going to see each other too much next on the stream. So the same family can come to see each other, hurry and come look on the stream. Yeah, so guys, I will be streaming. The Phillies at the Toronto Blue Jays for game number 3 of the 3-game series tomorrow night at the same time, 7:07 p.m. Let's see what the Phillies can do tomorrow night, in Toronto against these Blue Jays yet again. Tomorrow's matchup is going to be really good, guys. So we got Jesus' daughter going up against Max Sherman. So you know that one's going to be a good matchup right there. Jesus' daughter versus Max Sherman. That's like, Max Sherman is one of those guys that's really good. So, original. So we got Hayes Otto versus Max Scherzer tomorrow. So Hayes Otto is 4-4 in the season with a 4.56 ERA and 80 strikeouts. And Max Scherzer is 1-3 on the season with a 9.64 ERA and 10 strikeouts. Max Scherzer the top this year, but probably have to play against the Phillies soon. I know you can't make the wrong because it wasn't his fault. You got to bring the offense or something. That's when you get matchup, guys. But that being said, you guys, I got MG we stand up, let's go Phillies. And I got work tomorrow, so and you're gonna have to give us out. And I'll see you guys tomorrow for the Phillies and Blue Jays. Game 3, final game of the series tomorrow at 7:07 p.m. Hope the Phillies can help Hayes Autumn and get some runs and then hope Hayes Autumn can pitch really good so we can get the win. And stuff like that. And let's see if the Phillies can win the third and final game, get the heck out of Toronto, and get on and fly to Milwaukee next. Because after tomorrow's game in Toronto, the Phillies are flying over to Milwaukee to take on the Brewers next. So that's gonna be I think that's gonna be a fight night game. So that's gonna be one of those things, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. So they got to do that. So at least they got enough time to leave the hotel, get back up to 7, get on the plane, and get on and go to Milwaukee because they will have the off day Thursday, and then Friday they start their series in Milwaukee with the Boomers. So which it's gonna be a good one anyway. Thank you as always. I'm gonna go over now, guys. You can see is out. Peace soon. Say a loss for the Phillies. We can do that. Let's try again tomorrow night.